Hey Kelsey, I just want to make you a video because I haven't made you a video in a while, it seems, even though it's been like 2 days, right? It feels like forever. Um, I promised to tell you about my physics professor. Okay, this is crazy, and I might like drop the laptop or something because I talk with my hands and I'm holding the laptop up with my left hand. I was gonna show you my hand. This is how bad it gets. I will just like drop things so I can talk. Anyway, physics professor. He's a little insane, which makes it hilarious. He was like, I'm gonna improvise this lab. I just want to show you something like to do with pressure and temperature. So he grabbed a vial, not a vial, a beaker, an Erlenmeyer flask that was made out of Pyrex, and it had a stopper in it, and he hooked it up to a pressure sensor, and he's like, okay, well I want to heat it up, and I don't think the hairdryer is gonna do the trick, so I don't think a blowtorch will explode it. So he just like lights a blowtorch and starts waving it across the Pyrex, and he's kind of like, yeah. He's like, I should probably be wearing safety goggles. Nah. Someone was like, there's sunglasses you could buy, and he's like, nah. And then he we were watching it on the computer, the readings from the pressure sensor, and it wasn't really doing much. So he was like, is this working? And he like puts his hand in front of the flame coming out the blowtorch, and he's like, oh, yep, yeah, it's hot. And I'm like, are you serious, sir? Are you serious? And then once it finally like jumped and you could see that the pressure was rising because the heat was being added, he was like, he kind of stopped for a second. He's like, do you think a Pyrex will crack if I put it in an ice bath? Meh. So he just like shoves it in the ice bath because then it gives us the demonstration of if you decrease the temperature, then the pressure will decrease. But I was like, you're just gonna blindly shatter glass? Cool. In your classroom, which isn't even really a lab. Oh lordy. He kind of improvises his labs with the stuff that he has lying around in the classroom. Like he had a piston and stuff, then like some weights, and he's like, I'll just my blowtorch. He's hilarious. And then my Spanish professor. We had this really weird range in my Spanish class where some people speak really kind of practically fluent Spanish and some people just don't at all. Like there was this one girl who, I'm going to pretend her name is Alicia. I don't know. We were introducing ourselves, and so you know how you would say, me llamo Alicia? She actually said, me gusta Alicia. And then she had no idea that she had done something wrong. So that was awkward. This is like a 230 class. We're learning about the Andes. We just read that 8-page long article on the Andes, and she introduces herself as Me Gusta Alicia. So that was weird. Anyway, as a result of the Spanish abilities ranging widely, our Spanish professor tries to accentuate his dialogues with body language. So he was talking about how when you're driving in the Andes, it's not like driving in the Midwest. It's not that you can just close your eyes and drive and not hit anything. It's like you go slowly and you drive carefully or else you die. So he was just holding himself. He's just mimicking fear. And I don't know. It was the most hilarious thing ever. It was hilarious. And he was like, there are no speed limits here. Like, if you get a speeding ticket, that's a ticket that you pay for with your life. Because, you die. My physics professor is also really prone to really bad jokes. We were talking about how, when things like solids heat up, they often expand. That's why bridges have teeth in them. You know, the interlocking teeth, so that as the bridge expands, it can come together. Whoa, look, I can mimic it with my hand. Come together and then pull apart, and the bridge won't fall apart. So he was like, you can see that in brick walls too. There'll be a line of compressible epoxy, and railroad tracks have careful splits in them, and sidewalks, they have slabs of concrete, with cracks in between them so that they can expand and compress. And he was like, cracks? They're not there to break your mother's back. They're there so the sidewalk can expand. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you for that. Oh lordy. And he was trying to show us images of expansion joints, like in railroads and bridges and stuff, but the computer hates him. Like, seriously hates him, so it lost his files. So he's like, I guess I could Google image, but Google imaging is dangerous. Meh. He's kind of a meh person. So he just, like, pulls it up, and we're all watching as he's Google imaging, and it's going alright. Like, bridge expansion joint, that was fairly safe. And then railroad expansion joint, all of a sudden there was a naked man. And we're like, Google images! And he was like, whoa, whoa! And that was hilarious. And then he, like, pulls away and he's like, I'm not gonna even try to search for the pipeline expansion joint. And we're like, that's probably a good idea, sir. Oh, lordy. I think I ran out of fun stories now. My lit class was really fun, because it was just discussing poems for like 70 minutes. They're really good poems. Yeah, oh, I was going to read you my very favorite E. Cummings poem in the world, which I love. Maybe someday in like 30 million years I'll get a tattoo of it or something, because it's really pretty. It's about language, and I'm going to read it to you. It's on the screen, so this may look really awkward. I maybe just be like staring into your eyes as I read it. Whatever. Also, I won't be able to see myself anymore, so if the computer like slips, sorry. Oh, I thought I pulled it up, but I didn't actually. That was some random page. That wasn't actually it. I should probably really learn how to pause videos. Okay, anyway. Lady, I will touch you with my mind. Touch you and touch and touch until you give me suddenly a smile shyly obscene. Lady, I will touch you with my mind. Touch you, that is all. Lightly, and you utterly will become, with infinite care, the poem which I do not write. Yeah. It's my favorite poem ever. Bet you had no idea why. It's not like I like language or anything. I'm having a really bad hair day, that's why I have a fedora on. I don't think you can really see it because the lighting kind of sucks. I don't know. There! Fedora. I'm acting like you've never seen my fedora before. Oh, lordy, Kiana. Oh, lordy. Bet you didn't know I say oh, lordy. I do. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I have to do physics homework. But I love you. Oh my god, I totally found out like an hour ago that I have physics class tomorrow. It's a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday class with a lab on Tuesday. What the hell? What the hell? And I only figured it out because my physics professor was like, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm like, what? Anyway, so I won't be able for texting between like 12:40 and 3... No, not 12:40, 1:50, your time. Bam! Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.